Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing whether or not Pattaya is still the quote-unquote Wild West. Thought of making this video after reading a recent article from the Pattaya Mail, that's pattayamail.com. Article is titled, "The Naivete of Pattaya's Card Gamblers from India is Gobsmacking," and that is a really accurate title. I think that's well put. A lot going on in here. I did another video on this contemporaneously with this one wherein we talked about apparently this Indian junket was put together where they came in and rented out a hotel conference room to basically set up a floating casino, and they were caught, which, shocker of shockers, can't imagine how that could happen because, yeah, it just seems a little bit over the top to me to just show up in a foreign country, rent out a hotel conference room, tell all the staff they can't come in, and then try to run a casino out of there. That just seems audacious, to say the least. In any event, quoting directly, "But the saga pinpoints the reality that Pattaya 30 years ago may have been a, quote, Wild West, unquote, town with an anything-goes reputation. It isn't now." I don't know that's necessarily the case. Pattaya is pretty laid back. You want to do what you want to do in Pattaya, go ahead. However, setting up a conference room casino full of about 100 people, blatantly violating Thai law on gambling, no, probably not. You're probably not going to get away with that. And I don't think that impugns in any way the Wild West nature of Pattaya. If anything, it shows it for what it is. Look, even in the Wild West, you couldn't get away with everything. Eventually, the sheriff showed up. I mean, that's what Wyatt Earp tales and, all of these, Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone saga, that's what it's all about, is that, yeah, eventually people do stuff, even in the Wild West, that somebody says, hey, we need some law, come on now, What's that line in, I think it's Tombstone, Jason Priestley says, come on, we got to have some law, Pattaya, this should not be viewed in any way, shape, or form as Pattaya is any tamer than it ever has been. I don't think that's fair at all. If anything, I think the Wild West is alive and well in Pattaya because the sheriff did show up when he heard, a bunch of guys took over a conference room and decided to set up their own casino, notwithstanding the fact that's completely illegal in the Kingdom of Thailand. So if anything, I think it's more like the Wild West than, or maybe not more like, but it's as Wild West as it ever has been. And look, Wyatt Earp just showed up and arrested these people because they were breaking the law.